So, it looks like we're good. Um, yeah, it's all working. Give me 1 second. Damn unskippable ads on YouTube, eh? So, last stream was a bit of a failure. We kind of. Here's the thing. It ended when it crashed. I did restart and have a quick look, and it did work, more or less the way I expected it to, but it was still a bit buggy, and for whatever reason, I feel like there's a bit of conflict with the HUDs here. Since I got the main HUD, which is in the player, and then I get this new HUD, which I'm attaching. And the issue is I'm trying to run the inputs through the HUD, and I think that's just a bad idea to begin with. And I think we should just run this guy like he's an actual character. So all I did was, first of all, we're just going to scrap a lot of what we made last night because it was kind of garbage. Building pawn, we're not using that anymore. Yeah, you guys don't want that. Actually. Okay, good. Good. I thought it was going to close all of them. I don't want to close everything, just some things. Let's see. Give me 1 tick. We could get this all open again. Where's my building? It was in the managers, building pawn. Okay, so you're open again. Compile. Move forward. So, yeah, it did work, and I tried instead just copy pasting everything from my player character. Speaking of which, where is he? Okay, so this is my character. I basically just copy pasted everything that I use for the input in here, slapped it in the building pawn, and we'll just play it like its character. A little couple changes, but we can ignore that. And I was just now, as you can see, I still got everything open. All I was doing before the stream was making a little mesh that will choose the area where I will be able to actually place objects. Oh, I did forget to open up a thing, because I was supposed to get, just open this, not most of that, this guy. Okay, I will open that up because I'm going to need some of the functionality from there. Give me a second. I'm just changing the music that I'm listening to in the background. I've got a pair of headphones on. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because generally, I'm going to listen to black metal. Blackmail is what I used to listen to when I was little. Anyway, it's like a blackmail. What is it? The Miracle? Yeah, Miracle full album. I think something like that. I don't really remember. Anyway, alright, so we got that going. The one thing I do want to have a quick little squiz at is, I think it's in here. I need to look at the old building system because we're going to sort of merge the two. Update building. Okay, good. temp to place. What do we got? So we've got a building trace, and that's important. Location manager. Okay. So we're gonna come into you, and I'm gonna add a static mesh. Confirmation mesh, and this will be you. Good. You know what, let's just remove that, and we can just make you get are you not able to make a mesh as I reckon we would be able to, but it would be here, right? I feel like I need to work on this stuff more. I'm starting to lose it. Static mesh, and we'll make you instance editable, expose on spawn, and now building, where are you? Oh, did I delete it? Okay, 1 second. There you are. Yeah, I didn't mean to delete you. Location manager. Yep, get rid of you. Static mesh. Confirmation mesh. Like I said, expose on spawn, instance editable. And we're just going to grab. Oh, can we not pick it? Okay, let me just quickly make this an actor. You know, it's not necessary. We don't need it as a reference. We just need to make sure that it can hit. Blocking volume, collision, custom. Ignore everything except for building, which we will overlap. Okay, good. And that's all we should need for that. But I am still gonna turn this into a thing because I need to be able to turn it on and off. So we're gonna make this confirmation mesh actor. Can I set this as a transform? I cannot. That's a shame. I feel like I should have been able to. Oh well. I am just going to steal these coordinates real quick then. Unless it just undid that. So if we copy, paste. Okay, it did work. Copy, paste, copy, paste. There we go. Now we don't need you. And we are going to slap you in here. Con mesh. Static mesh. We'll just slap you in here. And then all we're going to do is on construction. Oh, we'll say begin. Gameplay. Self. Set world transform. And we're just gonna have it go exactly where this is. Yes. Okay, so anyway, in the location manager, we're going to go. What did we just make? Confirmation mesh. Con mesh act. Let's just make an actor. Expose on spawn, instance editable, blah 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 blah. Okay, so did I, in the confirmation mesh, do you have con mesh? Yes. Oh, we don't need that. Maybe we need that. Static mesh. Static mesh. And this will just be you. There we go. And you can see it doesn't line up. And what's this? Oh, yeah, I've got two. Okay, so we got one. I'm gonna throw this out over here, but when I begin play, it should pop exactly where I want it. Since it should be the world transform. Yes. Should be where I expect it to be. Oh, I hate this thing. Yeah. So it's where I've made it to be, so that's good. And it doesn't block me. Okay, that's fine. But I want it to be invisible. I'm just gonna make two custom events. Show map. Let's not even make events. We don't need them. Just say conf mesh, and in the location manager, maybe not the location manager, building pawn. Okay, so in the building pawn, it's in the location manager. These are all going to communicate to each other eventually. I'm still setting up the blocks for that. But in the building pawn, because this is the one that we do, let's just say once we possess blah 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 blah, maybe that's valid. I'm not sure. But we'll get to this part. So I just gotta turn music down a smidge. Once we get to this part, what was I in the middle of doing? I apologize. Let's see. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So the building pawn. Let's just get the reference to this. We'll set up a reference so that they can sort of communicate with each other. We'll set it up in the location manager. So in the location manager, we're gonna have a reference to the actor and a reference to the building pawn. And this will also be exposed on spawn, instant editable. It's all going to be together. So the building pawn, that's building pawn, location manager. Okay, so the mesh actor, you're the building pawn, and the mesh actor I believe is hidden. No, I threw it over there into the ocean. But where? Is it you? Yes. My little showcase is over, so I don't need to. Nope, not you. Location manager. Slap you there. Okay. So I think the pawn just make it an actor. Exposed on spawn, instant editable. This way they can just sort of communicate back and forth. Okay, so when I possess you, we're going to get the location manager cast to. Make it a pure cast, and we're gonna say nothing because I haven't set up this yet. Okay, so in the location manager, spawn buildings, custom. Let's just say show build mesh. And then this is going to get our confirmation mesh actor, and we will say to confirmation mesh, convert to pure cast. Let's just get the mesh. Now we'll just say set visibility to true. And we'll just make another one custom. Hide build mesh. Same, but false. Okay, so can't see anything, but if I push 5 and I get inside you, I should be able to see that mesh. But I do not. But why do I not? I think there was a building pawn. Oh yeah, I never told you to do it because I didn't do it. Show build mesh. And on unpossess, we're just going to do the same. But we're going to hide the build mesh. So when we go to the it's in the player controller, isn't it? Where's my player controller? Yes, this is what I was looking for. Okay. Okay, so that is the test. Let's just say 4. There you are. This will be much nicer in time, but for now, this will work. We're just going to say sanctuary, because there should only be one sanct player car. We don't need, but you do have a tag player, don't you? So I'll steal that. There you go. Then we possess that. There you go. So when I possess this, the mesh should appear, and then when I repossess my character, it should disappear. Yep, we can see the mesh is there. And now the mesh is gone. I'm thinking, let's get like a nicer color though, you know? I don't like that color. Have I made a glow yet? Let's have a look. Where is my confirmation mesh? Maybe glow present. I think I'm pretty sure that's the one I made for the center thing, right? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I don't really like it though. That is the present one. I think first of all, maybe we can make a maybe green might be a bit nicer, but I don't want that really bright flashing, you know? Maybe a bit more. Alright, we'll try that. Might be you. Drop it down to about 50. Drop it to 5. That's a bit better. We'll work with that. Okay. So, in this bad boy, do I have any scrolling inputs? We'll just have a quick look. So, we'll play a character. Just steal this. Wheel mouse up. let's just check the class. So we hit the class, and we'll just say this is equal to building point. Then we will zoom. Yeah, zoom in, zoom out. Instead of the value, we're just gonna say like maybe 10. Just as a quick test. PC. I could have put the volume though. Okay. 10. Okay. True. You in there. Building point. This way we can adjust the like sensitivities and whatnot. See if that works. Swap to you. Alright, something's happening. I'm not sure what. Am I going under the map? I think I was. Okay, we're gonna set that down to 1. And let's just see what we get. Let's see what number we get. Alright, 1 second. I gotta shut up that other thing. I believe it's in you. It's you. Shut up. It's multiplying. 1 0 1 0 1 0. I don't get that. What's going on in here? all we're doing is we're getting the target arm length, and we're just minusing this and setting this. When there are no collisions. Is this just a collision thing? Should I be doing the offset as well instead? It should be setting it though. Can we not set the target arm length in real time? I feel like I have done that before. Huh. Let's have a quick look again. Yeah, this one's working. I just don't know why it's doing like negative when I scroll up. When I scroll up, it zoom in, yeah? It shouldn't be multiplying though. It's not supposed to be multiplicative. So if I wheel up, all we do is zoom in. Yeah, it's not multiplicative. I'm not multiplying. I should just be getting this number and then what if we set you as a quick value? This. It really should make a difference. But now it would just be whatever this value is, negative this. But that's exactly what that is. I don't understand why it's multiplying. If I scroll down, it's always no. Now it's positive. Why does it sometimes go negative? I don't understand. Am I colliding with something? Also, it's too low. I don't like these values. We're just gonna bump them up a bit. 10. 10. let's see. I'm gonna bump this up to 50 instead, because it's still a bit on the low side. But I want to do one quick check. So, building one. Alright, not doing this. There's a waste of time. I think instead what we're going to do is I'm just going to do a quick check. This is less than or equal to 0, then we will multiply you. Let's just multiply you by 1, and then we set true. Okay. But if it is false, then you will just use you. And instead of you, we would just get the new target arm length. The zoom out seems more or less pretty fine, so maybe we don't need to do this with that. But let's test. Okay, I'm gonna do it for the zoom in as well. Oh wait, no, it was the zoom in that was having the problems just then. The zoom out was fine. Why is the zoom out fine, but the zoom in has issues? Even when I try brute forcing it, it's less than or equal to 0. It's supposed to multiply by 1 and make it positive. Or do you multiply a negative? Multiply by a negative 1. And that makes it a positive, right? I get my booleans a little confused sometimes. So we're going to do the same with this. You by you. Spring on. Target arm length, come around here. Okay. Alright, so this is if it's less than or equal to 0, true. Get you, multiply by that. And if it's false, then we just get you. Alright? Alright. There we go. Nothing a little brute force can't fix. Let's say 350 is the minimum. We're also going to clamp it. Minimum 350. Maximum 3,000. And we'll just do the same down here. Oh, wait, no, it's you. No, good. Slide view in there. Alright, so it should be the same. It should work with no errors. But now I can zoom out to 3000, but not beyond 3000. That's the maximum zoom out. And zoom in to 350. I can't zoom in past 350. Cool. Alright. So now there's one more thing I want to do. With the building point. Let's make a function. Check direction. I want to check the check and move. Okay, so if I can move, okay, check move backward. Okay, here's one thing I need to understand. Let's add so I can get a sense of where we are. I can't see the arrow. Are you hidden in game? Yes, you are. I do want you to be hidden in game. Okay, which way are we facing? Okay. Alright. So to orient ourselves, there we go. Let's get one scene. This will be the okay, so I'm gonna get a value. And we're gonna make, let's delete some stuff. Don't need you, 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 don't need, don't need, don't need, and these are good. Okay. So this is gonna be can move forward. Let's just say forward. can move right. Okay, so check, and we're going to have an output. Value is going to be a float, and you are going to be a can move. Actually, we don't need. Yeah, we do need these. No, we don't need these. Okay, easy. Can move forward. Can move backwards. Let's make these pure. And we only want to move if this is true. If it's true, then proceed. Okay, so when we do this, we're going to do a quick check. Okay, so with the move forward, we're going to say line trace by Chen. Actually, quick test. Print string test. Yeah. Okay, so we're not shooting lasers constantly. We're just gonna do another little check and say if this is equal to 0. So we're not doing anything at all beyond this. If this is equal to 0, false. And we'll do the same down here. So if it's 0, don't proceed. Yeah. Okay. So with the move forward, move backward. No. You all move right. Okay. So. Okay, we don't need the test anymore. What we're gonna do is, damn it, I always forget this. No, this is the right one. So we're gonna get right, and we're gonna get left. And we're gonna say this is greater than 0. It's going to have two values, 1 or -1. So if it's 1, it's greater than 0, true, then we're going right. If it's less than 0, so then we're going left. So we're going to say get world location. This is going to be the starting point, and this I think negative on the Z mark. Let's say, how far up are we? You know what, it doesn't matter. Let's just say 50. That'll be the end. And we're going to be doing the building trace. Just negative. Yeah, I don't think that's right. Give me 1 second. We'll get this location. Yeah, it's this location minus 50. Yeah, there. I think that's right. For the sake of testing, we're gonna add, let's say 1 frame so we can see it at work. Slap you up here. Oh. What I want to hit is not you. Confirmation mesh actor. Conf mesh. I think we do the actor, right? Or do we do the mesh? Let's give it a tag, say mef, conf, out hit. Okay, so first of all, out hits, break, and hit actor hashtag conf. No, I don't need that. So we need the hit, and the hit actor hashtag conf. And we'll do the same down here. Let's just move right, move left. We're going to do the same, but up and down. Less than or equal to, yeah, we'll do that. Forward, backward. And we'll just have a quick test to see if it's working. I can see them firing, but I see them not hitting. So, this may be an issue with this mesh, because we do want it to have that, but we're doing a custom, ignore everything, and I want it to overlap, but I don't know if the overlap is going to work. I might need to block. If I set it to block. Oh, it's world dynamic. What is area? trace responses. Custom. I set this to block. Let's see if I get some results from that. Still no, but I can't tell if I'm above the mesh or not. Might not be firing enough. But also, I don't think this has collision. That might be the main actual problem. Yeah, it doesn't have collision. I don't want to add a sphere collision, they'll defeat the whole... Okay, remove collision. How do I... I believe it's over here. Nope. Custom... What is area? Is that what I had for building? It's gonna be these. I'll set it to this for now. Okay. Still not, but I'm going to extend these guys. Yeah, because I still don't... yes. What did I put down here? I'm pretty sure the only problem is that this doesn't have a collision right now. No. Building pawn. I'm gonna bump these up to about 1,000 just so I can know for sure whether or not we're hitting it. Definitely a collision issue. pretty sure what it's hitting is the ground here. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is we're going to go confirmation mesh, and I'm going to set you to visible but hidden in game. Yeah, no, I just want you visible. I think it's above him, that's a problem. It's definitely below him that time. Actually, it might not be. Building point. Much higher. Oh, it's got collision now for sure. I'm standing on it. But it's not hitting. That might be too far up. Alright. The other question is so in my building point, that is what we're checking for. Let's check the right scene. We're just going to say print. Okay, so we are hitting. We're hitting something. So the false must be from you, right? But why? It should be true. Okay, so it's a false. Let's see, what are we hitting? Landscape. See, you shouldn't be hitting the landscape. I'll go visibility. Confirmation. Check that. Okay, so you can be hitting this bad boy. The question is, why are you not hitting this bad boy? Visibility. The building trace channel. Let's go have a look at my setup. My collision. Because I was seeing area. If I have a look at you. No, not you. You. Stream. Where's your collision at? not gonna lie, I'm very confused. The building, I know the building touches this. And it's world static. Only this one does. Blocks this. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. Not really. I know that. Okay, so I know that this chunk, at the very least, is blocking the building. So that makes some sense to me. The confirmation mesh actor. You are also supposed to be doing that. So why are you not doing that? Where's collision, you bastard? You. Yeah. How dare you? How dare you? Why are you switched off here? In here? You're supposed to look like this. Okay. Okay, let's go back to my building point, and we'll switch these back on. You go back to building. Okay. We'll see if we can move around a little bit. Yes, now we can move. The right doesn't move though. That was the one I was testing though, so what did I just change? Blocking here. Oh, okay, hit actor. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now if we try moving, we can move around, but the second we try moving out of the building zone, it won't let us. So what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna make some little changes. We don't want any more debugs. Check can move. No debugs, no debugs. And let's get our little sphere back. Hidden in game. Not hidden in game anymore. Alright, let's see how it's going. Okay, we can zoom in, we can zoom out. And we can't leave the building area. Yeah, next. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was a lot more like packed in. Actually, it should be. Oh yeah. Never mind. It is. It's like it snaps into place. It's not like that. Yeah, because I didn't want it going down the beach. You know. Yeah, I forgot we did that. Okay. One more thing I want to do. Yes. all I really want to do is get location under cursor. Is this all I want to do? Alright, that sounds easy enough. Okay, so in my is in the controller, so no. Back here. Okay, so we're in the player controller. Get location under cursor. You just copy paste this. What's it look like? Hit result, just location, hit and that. And I think it just plays. Yeah. Once we click. Okay. That's easy enough. So with this one, we'll make it a pure outcome, location, blocking hit, and location. That's easy. Click. Mouse. Oh, here's the thing. I think the mouse is actually being done. Not in here. It's more. Yeah. The mouse inputs. Oh no. Here it is. Okay. So it's a. As all things, when we click, we say. Get player form. Get class. And we switch. Now, if it's equal to it's equal to building point. Building point. Then what I think we should do is, instead of checking this every time, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new a new enum, and I'll just switch the enum as I possess things, because obviously I'm going to have more than just the building pawn. I'm going to have mounds, we're going to have all sorts of things, so we can take control. So it'd be nice to not check a million different things, you know, or we'll just add switches in. Okay, so with the building pawn, this is just in the meantime. So in the meantime, if this is equal to this, false, continue whatever you were doing down there, and if it's true, let's make a new function. New function is going to be to spawn a thing, attempt to spawn a thing, and the thing we are going to do is get location under cursor. I'm just going to go blah. Yes. Spawn actor from class for the sake of the test. We will say if you hit the thing, we're going to add one more. gonna do a quick building. I think I'm gonna change this. I am gonna get this. I'm gonna get this, but I think what's broken? You? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do a quick thing. So we've got this. I'm gonna say true. Oh shit! We don't have the get player pin cast to building you. Make it a pure get camera. Get forward vector. Multiply you by something. Make this a float. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Get world location. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go multi-line trace by channel. And we're going to say where did I go? Attempt to spawn thing. We're gonna get this minus by, let's say, 10, because we want it to be below the map, right? So instead of here, we're gonna say we don't need the forward vector. We're gonna get you, and we're gonna get you. So wherever we click, we're going to get 10 below that click point, and we're going to shoot a multi-line trace from you to you. Okay, so out hits. We're going to say for each will break hit result. And what we're gonna do is variables. Let's make a local variable. I'm just gonna say within zone, and that will be false by default. But if at one point we hit, if any of you hit actor as tag conf, then we will set within zone true for each with break. Okay, so we'll go here, whip you out. If it's true, then we are within the zone, break, and then we will complete, and we will say bring this forward a bit, promote to a local variable, and the local variable will be hit location. here. And then if we complete, do one more check. If we are within the zone, then we may spawn the pub split structure on this hit location. I just hope it doesn't, this location under cursor doesn't count this guy. Because I feel like it might. I feel like it might. Can I? Yeah, this thing is not supposed to be block all. I just want to make that change real quick. You ignore all. Here's the thing. Block and overlap give two different hit results. If I have this to overlap, does the pawn still move? It does not. So I have to have this set to block. But if I have it set to block, then my line trace isn't going to work. But also I don't stand on it anymore, correct? Okay. Yeah, we're going to test the thingy. Also, you don't show the mouse. So back to the building point. When we back to Sanctuary PC, add the graph, left mouse click. Okay, so true. Attempt to spawn thing. Then we'll come down here. Inventory, blah 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 down the bottom. So when we press 5, we possess this self, and we will say set show mouse cursor. We'll make this a true. There we go. Okay, so we're in here. Bang. I think this, whatever this is what's been giving me so many problems. I do need to get rid of this. It would be on the player HUD, but my clicking is failing. And my question would now be why. I think it's because the blocking. Because if I click this guy, I wonder if I set you to if I set you to overlap instead, and you also to overlap. Oh, wrong one, wrong button. I can't move. And the clicking doesn't work. Where are we? Attempt to spawn thing. So, what's this thing? I don't even know where those line traces are firing. But also, I want to quickly shut off whatever that is blocking me. HUD. Player HUD. I think it's whatever this is. You. None hidden. Yeah, get out of the way. Should be gone now, right? Yeah, I don't see it anymore. Yeah, it is gone, but nothing is working. So, let's go into the sanctuary player controller and figure out which part of this is not working. We'll try up here with the mouse click. Print. Okay, so if we get this far, pawn correct. Attempt to spawn thing. Print. Started attempt, and then get this world location minus by 10, and that would be our end result. It's supposed to be building. That might actually be the issue. Started attempt, pawn correct. I don't know where those line traces are though. Only the first click worked as well. Access none, check and move. What do you mean access none? That one's fine. I mean, that's fine. The issue is it's not hitting anything, so it's failing. And that I'm okay with that. Boy, I don't understand. Why did the first one work, but none of the others did? No other mouse click worked. Okay, so this is trying. So why is it stopped? I gotta stop trying to move in the game. might be you. Yeah, let's not do the building because I just want to hit the ground. So that might be for the best. Okay, so that worked. But now I can't move. Oh yeah, I can't move. That makes sense. That is fine. That's supposed to happen. Okay, so I guess that would be the problem. You know what? Why is that going to be a problem? Because the pawn is checking to see a tag, right? Not a specific thingamabob. So let's change it. Instead of you, we're going to go visibility. 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 So now, if I come back to you and your collision, also blocked visibility. No, it's you. You block visibility but overlap building, then the result may be I can move, but only over the top, son of a bit, over the top of the mesh, like I would like. Okay, so if I try moving here, yes, I can move again. I can't leave the bounds of the mesh. And I can build where I click. Oh, but that might be the issue now. Is that the line hit trace will now be hitting these objects, and I can't move through them as smoothly as I would like to be able to. So maybe I can't move past this. Let's see. Oh, it had a bit, yeah, it's having a bit of trouble. See, it's stopping there. Okay, so the only thing I don't understand now is it stops working. You can see, oh, no, there it is. It just doesn't always work. Why? Click, 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 click. I gotta double click. That's weird. Why do I have to double click? So one click doesn't work. One click, double click. Okay. Let's have a quick look-see. What about the very first click? See if that works. Yeah, the very first click works. Then after that, I need to double click. Okay. I mean, that's weird. Why? Why are you doing that? Pressed. Always spawn, ignore collisions. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to test. Because we've got it spawning now. But how does it line up? Yeah, you see, I think it's spawning on top of the actual thing. I think it's spawning on that mesh, which I don't want. I would like it to be spawning on the ground level. Hit location. But these are local variables, they shouldn't affect it. Oh, I did reset it to maybe if I hit this back to building, I bet it's still gonna hit this because this is building. Set this to visibility. Maybe interact. I don't want interaction. I'm probably gonna have to set up a new trace channel purely to separate these two. I'll leave this for here now. I don't understand the double clicking thing though. That doesn't make sense to me. Right, if I go to Century PC, come back here. Okay, so unpressed. Print. Click. So one with a click. The first one is click, and then after that it has to be double click. I don't understand. Is it the first one after spawning something, or if it fails as well? Let's have a quick look. I mean, yeah. You can see it won't spawn outside of the mesh also, by the way. If I try spawning outside, does work. Inside, does work. I will have to I'm gonna make like a little ghost thing so you can see it underneath the cursor, and if this is outside, then you won't be able to place it. Input. Left mouse. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go to my player character, because you've got your own little thingamabob, don't you? Mouse. I think this has the advanced mouse. I've been playing with the advanced inputs a bit more. Look, tick. Jump. Q. No way, I don't believe you. Oh wait, yeah, it is here. Left mouse button when it's false, then we come through, blah 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 blah. But it doesn't have an issue. If I click with this guy, it says 0 every time, right? 0 0 0 0. I'll go over here, click, 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 click. Yeah, there's no problem at all with this guy. But then this one, there is an issue. It's probably one of those things where when I restart it, it'll probably just work fine. Like last night, the pawn wasn't moving at all, and then it crashed, and then when I restarted, it was working. So maybe it's something like that. I don't exactly know. But depending on what this is, if it's false, it's always shooting. Like if it's the other player, it has no issues. But the second I'm in the building pawn, it seems to have issues with a click. I don't know why that would be. Order received, blah blah blah. We don't want to block anything. We want full. I don't know what the difference could be though, because it does have the same issue here. It might be a focus issue. Obviously not with the HUD, but Might have something to do with the input modes, right? I think it's got to do with the mouse. Because where's my swapping? Let's go back down to the bottom. So we come down here, we possess you, let's say set show mouse person, set you back to being hidden. I'll see if I get full control, because I do have to like click and hold on the screen when I swap. Yeah, see, so this is back to normal. I think it has to do with the mouse cursor being on the screen. But I kind of need the mouse cursor on the screen, so it's kind of annoying that that turns it into a double click, and I'm not sure why that's the case. It's only for the first click though. Unless, like I said, when we click it sort of swaps. Maybe if we go to the building pawn, no, sanctuary PC, because the clicking is handled in here. So begin play, left mouse button. Okay, so you attempt to spawn thing, self set input mode to game only. Let's see if that fixes my problem. Click, click. That did not. But why? Why? Might sound stupid, but what if we like refresh it? Or flash input? What's that do? It does not. That did nothing. So instead of that, set show mouse cursor to not show, and then delay by 1 frame, and then we will reset you to being back on. One click. Ah, you son of a bitch. It still doesn't work. Let's give you like a little bit longer. You should see it like flicker, like a little bit of a flicker. Okay, that does fix it. I mean, I fixed it for the first one. Okay, I'll look into this a little bit more. But I think it's time to call quits for now, because it's 5 AM. And we got the base working now. Now it's just about adding. Oh, it's working. 1 click. The moment I said it's working, it stopped. One click. One click. One click. No more. But yeah, now it's just a matter of maybe I'll just make it always, double click. So it's like, hey, that is intentional, boys. I just, it's not that I don't know how to fucking fix it or anything. Yeah, I wanted it to be double click all along. So I'm going to call it a break because, like I said, we got the base working. We got it all how we want it. Now it's just a matter of like building on this a bit more. We can add more buildings, add a selection, add the ghosts.